Okay, we're back. This is session 9, part 2, and this is just the conclusion. Jules' homework. So I'm going to get Jules to do some homework. The homework I want you to do is something different. We're not going to do any more people. We'll just give the people a break, and then we'll come back to them. Okay. What I want you to do is sit down with your spirit team, and I want you to write this down, okay?
Okay.
So I want you to bring a story forward, all right?
What do you mean, what do you mean a story?
I want spirit to sit down with you, and I want them to give you a story, to tell you a story, to give you information.
About
anything. It doesn't matter what it is, but I want you to connect with your spirit team. I want an introduction, and I want a body, and I want a conclusion. Okay? All right. What else can I tell you? So when you sit with spirit and you ask them to bring you something, they will bring you something, and then you'll sit in the power for a little bit, and then you'll go out, and then you'll come back into the power, and they build on that. So then they build on the body, and then you go out of the power and come back in, and then you'll get the conclusion. So you don't have to do this in half an hour. You can do this over time.
Okay.
You can do it at one sitting, or you can do it over a whole week. It's up to you.
Okay.
And it's you'd be surprised what you come up with. No, I should say this. Spirit will be surprised.
Okay.
You'll be surprised what spirit comes up with.
Okay.
So that's
cool.
That's what we'll do.
There was actually something else I wanted to mention to you. Do we have a minute? So I went to this full moon meditation on the 13th. Okay. And there was a woman there, and I saw all these animals around her, and I said to her, you know, what I saw that this person is someone who, on the surface, she has like a masculine energy, right, but she is actually very soft inside, but she doesn't really reveal that to people. And so I saw like just her surrounded by animals, and I said to her, I said, you know, do you like animals by chance? And she said, oh my gosh, I have so many. I have 3 dogs, and I have a foster dog coming this week, and I have a bunch of cats and a goat. And I was like, that's so interesting. So I gave her a mini little reading about like her connection with animals, and how if she works on that, she could actually be like a good animal communicator, is what I saw. So I gave a little mini reading. But you know, it's funny because then someone beside her said, well, what do you see around me? And nothing. Nothing. But it was just one of those things that like this woman was speaking to another person, and I was just sitting there watching, and then it kind of evolved and just happened like that. So if I wasn't speaking to a past loved one of hers, which is what I've been doing, then who was it that was giving me this information about this lady?
It's probably your spirit team coming in and giving you the information.
Was it my spirit team or her spirit team?
No, I would say it would be your spirit team.
Okay.
Coming in and giving
So that
you...
was like in a different way, right? It was a different type of mediumship. Maybe that's like
more
psychic.
Psychic.
Okay, that's cool.
That's giving you information about her and about her aura, right? And you're going through her ether, right? To get this information out, and spirit's coming through to help you get this information. Because mediumship is connecting with a spirit person, you are connecting psychically with her energy.
That's so cool, because when I gave that to her, the other 3 women, they're also sensitive, and we all got goosebumps. And then we just kept doing it. And then I think they thought maybe I was doing some little voodoo, sorry, I don't want to say that, but they thought maybe I was doing something behind the scenes. And I was like, it's not me, you know, like it's just spirit telling us that we're in alignment, that we're working off of each other. But like I think they were like worried I was going to do something. But.
And that lady would have felt really good after.
Yeah, she did. She thanked me.
You gave her a good energy. So it was a win-win situation.
I felt really good. Like I thought to myself, if somebody gave me like a little positive reading like that, I would be stoked. So I appreciated giving it to her. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well this concludes session 9.
Yes.
And we'll be back with session 10 soon. Thank you
for
very
sure.
much.
Thanks so much for tuning
Bless
in,
you
guys.
all. Bye.